Okay, hello. It is a good day to have a good day. Welcome to another vlog, y'all. It is Saturday, March 7th, I think. It's like 11:30. I just got up out of bed probably an hour, not even, maybe an hour ago. I don't know. I woke up at like 9. Did not sleep the greatest, to be honest. I woke up like in the middle of the night and then I was just too anxious to go back to sleep for a little bit. So anyways, also Daniel's not here this weekend. He's in the suburbs right now, so it's kind of just me, and when I'm alone in the apartment I kind of just get a little freaked out at night. So anyways, it's just me. Just making myself some breakfast this morning. I just baked some bacon in the oven because I could not be bothered, but just toasted a bagel in the air fryer. Gonna do a little bacon egg bagel sandwich situation. Daniel left like Thursday night, so last night honestly I took a nap after work and then kind of just I made like a cheese quesadilla for dinner and then went on my computer and went on my phone and called it a night. So yeah, not a crazy Friday night, but I probably needed that. I've just been like so out of it these last couple weeks. It's just, I don't know, I've been a mix of things. I haven't really had a lot of motivation to do much. I don't know if it's the winter, seasonal depression, Mercury retrograde, the eclipse, life, a lot, you know, so trying to, you know, take better care of myself and get back into it, but it's been a bit tough lately, but that's fine. Life works in seasons, so we just gotta go with it. Give ourselves grace. My piece of bacon here. Are y'all crispy? Get bacon, soggy bacon, in between bacon. To be honest, I love a good crispy bacon. Bacon, egg, no cheese, bagel sandwich, but gonna eat that. I don't know if y'all can tell, the vibes are just not up right now. But I don't know, I want to be real on my channel and not really like put on this facade that like I'm this peppy, positive person all the time, which I am positive, but it's just like the vibes are just not it right now, you know? But anyways, today we've got a chill day, you know, just trying to take care of myself. There's been a lot going on in my personal life that I'll share when I have more time. But yeah, anyways, today, with the lack of like zest for life right now, I will admit I am backlogged on like 2 vlogs right now to edit, which I do work a full-time job, which, so anyone that does like content creation and working full-time job, like kudos to you, because holy crap, it's a lot to juggle and having a social life. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm backlogged, so I'm like, and I just haven't been motivated to edit, so I'm like, you know what, maybe I should go to a coffee shop. Maybe that'll really put some zest in my step and at least get some editing done. But I figured I'd make breakfast first because I don't want to buy breakfast out, because I'm like, I have everything here to do it. So made this little breakfast sandwich, and then I do have an appointment after, so I figured I'd do the coffee shop and then go to my appointment. But this is not for everyone, but I very much, at least over the last couple of years, even more than that, I've gotten very much into spirituality. Background wise, I was raised Catholic, and I don't know, that never really like resonated to me, but it is comfortable to me, so it's like something I could always turn to. But I also believe in like other energies and spirits and beliefs and all that stuff. Astrology, if you guys know me, I've gotten into tarot and all that stuff, but I also believe in a lot of just different healing practices. And so I've been exploring Reiki, not like to like do myself, but like getting services done, essentially, like healing services. So anyways, I have a like energy healing session today at 1 o'clock, so I'm like, you know what, let me just leave the house, I'm already out. But yeah, so I thought I'd get some stuff done before then and then go to my appointment. So I'll let y'all know how that goes. This is going to be my like second-ish healing session. I went to one originally and like that was an intense experience, but like definitely what I needed. But then I found this new place and they had like a trial, like quick 10-minute energy healing session, and like I really enjoyed the space, and so I figured I'd book like a full out session with them. So I have a 45-minute appointment with them today. So we'll see how that goes. I'll let y'all know how it goes afterwards. So yeah, that's kind of my morning, afternoon. It's like 11:30 right now, but I figured I'd intro the vlog, talk to y'all. Don't have my roommate right now, so you guys are my makeshift roommate for now. It's usually Daniel and I are just yappy all the time. But anyways, good morning, happy Saturday. Okay, hi, update. It's like 5 o'clock, almost 5 o'clock. I did go to the coffee shop. It was a little later than I wanted, so I got a little bit of work done, but not as much, because then I had to go straight to my appointment for my energy healing. And y'all, I've been home for a couple hours. I just needed to take some time to just, you know, like process that. It's really nice, but it's just like really heavy, you know? Give you the whole rundown how that went. But I'm getting ready because my godmother is coming out to the city, and we're gonna go out to dinner, I think, and just hang out. I haven't seen her in like a couple weeks, and so we like to get together and hang out. But yeah, we were like just texting yesterday because I I clue her in on all like the astrology stuff and all that, and so we were like texting about the eclipse. I was like, you should just come out to the city this weekend, you know, because like it's supposed to be warmer, but honestly it's pretty gloomy out, and it got really cold again. But it was like 60 degrees for like 1 hour today, but she's still gonna come out, and yeah, we'll just hit the town. Yeah, the energy healing, oh my goodness. Which this is like, yeah, like I said, my second time doing like something like this. I've just dealt with a lot of like chronic pain in my body my entire life, and like the more I learn about like spirituality and like frequencies in your body and trauma and just like all these things, like the body holds just like so much just like trauma, and just like even just like everyday stress. Like, you know, sitting at a computer all day, you're like this, your body like takes that as like a stress. But yeah, you gotta work through it, and you know, I'm just trying to feel better and take care of myself and take care of my body so that I feel good. It can be a very intense thing, not to like steer people away from it. It's just, you know, it could bring up some things, bring out some things, a lot of emotions, but everyone has a different experience. So at least just for me, it releases a lot of emotions that I like keep within me, which I'm trying to be better at. I'm trying to be more vulnerable and just like, as they say, like feel my feelings, because that's like something I've been like learning to do and letting myself do the last couple years. Like I have been to this place before, but I was working with a different practitioner or healer, so to say. And so I meet with this new woman, and she was really nice. Like, so we started out like picking just kind of like this like energy card out of this like pile of cards she had, and mine was like be open, and it kind of had to do with like the heart chakra. She sprayed some like essential oil spray thing just kind of like open up my energy and kind of get in the essence of things. And then we just kind of talked about like what I wanted out of the session and things like that. And like immediately as I sat down, I felt like her energy reading my energy. And so I was getting a little emotional, if I'm being honest. She also like, you know, like has all these other just like not powers, but capabilities, and she could like sense all these just like energies about me, and that like all these things that I'm dealing with. And like a big thing lately I've been trying to do, and like I am in therapy. I've been in therapy for 3 years now. Like a big thing like I'm learning to do is to like use my voice and like kind of like speak up and like stand up for myself, I guess. I'm what they call a people pleaser, and so I've just kind of let people walk all over me and just kind of like avoid, I feel like, conflict. In my head it's more taxing to have a confrontation, but then I'm silencing myself, and that's doing more damage. You know, it's just like building up inside me all these things I want to say, and just expressing myself. That's something I'm working on. She actually like picked up on that energy, so I'm like, okay, yeah, this is where I need to be right now. And you know, she just made sure that I felt comfortable and that it was a safe space, that, you know, if the tears happen, they happen. If she gave me tissues and stuff. We go into this room, and then you just like lay on this table, and like every practitioner is different and their modalities and everything. The first time I did Reiki, it was a hands-on experience, kind of where she physically just placed her hand on my body. There's no like pressure or anything, it's not like a massage, but you know, she placed her hand on my body, and everyone has different like sensations, they say. But for me, I just felt like tingling and like heat and like all these things, and then I just feel things come up in my body, like emotions or sensations, and then it kind of just feels like this release. But with this healer, like she very much channels a lot of archangels, which I was like, that's cool. So they were there like during the session, and they, you know, would just be there for me, and they were kind of like helping her navigate my energy. And so we were doing like different breathing techniques and she was just like walking me through what she was doing with my energy and like all these different things, because like one big thing was just to like let go, because I feel like I just hold on to so much. Like I express it to people and I express it to my friends. Like my friends I know are safe spaces, but it's just like for me something in my head just like blocks it from me like letting myself, my guard down, and like letting myself be vulnerable with them. And so I think I just like hold in a lot. I was able to just kind of like release a lot of things. I feel like I'm always like holding my breath too, and I'm a very like anxious person. And so she kind of like picked up on that like I worry about a lot of things, and I feel like I take a responsibility of a lot of things, and that's why like, you know, it manifests as like pain and tension like in my back and in my shoulders, because I'm just trying to like hold everything together, hold everyone up, hold myself up, but it's just like too much. She also picked up on, you know, just like my insecurities and like that I'm just sometimes really hard on myself and I could be a little nicer, and and so she made sure to let me know that. And so I am gonna try to be nicer to myself, which is something hard to kind of like break free of if it's something I've always experienced and stuff, but I know it's for the better. But yeah, and then like we were just kind of talking through how to move past just like all the emotions, like the sadness, the anger, all those things, because yeah, I just bottle it up inside. Like I never say anything that's like bothering me. And so we kind of released that, and then how to move on from that is to like just bring more joy in my life. And so we just kind of like talked about things, like just something she like picked up on as far as like the things that do bring me joy, which one thing was puppets. Fun fact, I was in puppet club as a kid and I thought it was so fun, and I talk about it to this day how I wish I had a puppet again, because it was just so cool. And I did give my nieces like a puppet way back when they were like way younger, and they just thought it was weird and creepy, so I'm like, okay, I'll just give up on my puppet dream. But she did say, you know, that it is a little symbolic that I feel like, you know, I've been a puppet in everyone else's lives and, you know, just controlled by other people, but now I could be the puppeteer to my own life, which I was like, okay, that's cool. And it's just like very fitting. Like I feel like I'm in a transitional point in my life. Like I'm 30 and like I just wrapped up my Saturn return, if y'all are into astrology like that. So I feel like it's very fitting. But she said like, yeah, just like tap into that creativity and that joy. And so like we talked about like painting or dancing and all these things. And so I do just want to, you know, bring joy in my life and not like sit in like the heaviness of everything all the time. So she picked up just like on a lot of the heaviness in my energy, and yeah, I kind of brought it up earlier, but I am going through something in my personal life and it's kind of been just like taking a toll on me emotionally for the last month. But basically I'm just having a really hard time with one of my best friends right now. We've been friends since we were kids, and so this like spans decades of like a friendship, and we don't live close to each other anymore, so a lot of our friendship operates off of like phone calls, and like whenever like we do either like visit each other sort of thing, with me, you know, trying to chase my joy and like stand up for myself and like have a voice and like all these things, just like standing in who I am and stuff and who I want to be. Like part of that was just like evaluating certain like friendships that I have and realizing like, you know what, maybe this is not the friendship for me anymore. And like people change, or just like, you know, I changed, and like what I want out of a friendship changes, and like that's fine, that's human. But that's something I'm kind of working through right now, and it's been really hard and like really emotional, because this is someone I love very much and I've known her for a long time and we've been through a lot together, like growing up, all the weird and uncomfortable and just, you know, crazy parts of like growing up. We have always been there for each other, but it's kind of hit a point where it's like the way I need her as a friend, it's not like lining up. And so I decided to, you know, like bring it up and like express it, and it's not working out as smooth as I thought it would be, and we're just kind of trying to align, if anything. But at the end of the day, it's time for me to like prioritize my peace. And so I've just been like contemplating a lot about, you know, what I want and the type of friend I want, and being able to like stand up for myself, because I do deserve a friend that will be the type of friend I need. And if they can't, then I should be able to like say something and either choose to stay or choose to walk away. And so I've just kind of been wrestling with that for the last, I'd say, like month or so, and it's been just really hard, and like I think that's like been contributing to like why I've just been so out of it. But that's just kind of like part of life, which is like so weird, because like one lesson that I've learned in life and that like I try to like pass down to like my younger cousins is like, growing up, don't be surprised if you lose friends, and that's just a part of life, and it sucks, but sometimes those people hold you back from the life you're supposed to be living. And oh my gosh, I put like a little podcast-y episode years ago. It was like, every person has a reason, season, or lesson. I really do believe in that. I think everything, you know, happens for a reason. Everyone has a purpose. I think it's just unfortunate that this person's season may be ending in my life. It's a hard thing to grieve. It kind of sucks, but I do have people in my life that love me, and like I don't have any less love for her, and I hope she doesn't, you know, think ill of me. But that's also part of me growing, is trying not to control how people perceive me. And so I don't know if I'll be the villain in her story, or if it'll be just, you know, mutually unfriending with love. I don't know. But I think overall, like, the energy healing session was nice. I think I have a lot to just kind of like continue to work through. I mean, if you're open to trying it, try it, whatever you need. But again, like, this is how I have found healing so far in my life. But yeah, she explains it like it's kind of peeling an onion, that like, you know, she'll heal one layer, and then if I want to go back, we can just go deeper and deeper until, you know, I finally get the feeling of relief or whatever I need out of it. So I may be going back. Oh, I got mascara. And one thing she did suggest was dancing. I don't know if I said that. So I did turn on one of my favorite songs, which is "Wanna Dance with Somebody I Love" by Whitney Houston. Love that song. So kind of turned that on, cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, danced a little bit, and so that did kind of help. And I'm excited to see my godmother tonight. I know it's gonna be a fun time. Relationships out there, there's always love out there. If you're going through a friend breakup, like, I know what it's like. We've transitioned out of a lot of friendships before, and it sucks, and you just kind of hold on to that nostalgia. But you know, growing up, you gotta go after what you want, and sometimes not everyone's meant to go with you. So anyways, that's my little spiel for the day. I think makeup is done. I need to pick out an outfit. Okay, I'm ready now. To be honest, that was like a very chaotic getting dressed sort of situation. I don't know, I just feel like my wardrobe, I don't know, I need to go through it and figure out, you know, the fits and stuff, or maybe grab a couple new things. I haven't really been like fully shopping lately. Anyways, the fit tonight, it took me like 30 minutes to get dressed. My room is a mess. But my go-to Abercrombie leopard jeans, I don't know, these are just easy to like put on and stuff because they're fun and they kind of just make the outfit. My little Western belt buckle, this like black crop top, and then this like cardigan, because it was warm. Now it's like 30 degrees, so I don't want to be too cold, and I'm kind of planning what jacket to wear because I don't want to wear my winter jacket just in case we go dancing. And it's just like the worst having to have your winter coat to dance. My godmother is stuck in traffic, but hopefully she'll be here soon, I think. But we are gonna grab dinner before we fully hit the town, so I'm very excited. I feel like I haven't had like a full meal since breakfast. The Reiki Healer did say I have to drink a lot of water, so I've been drinking so much water since I got home, and I've just been non-stop peeing. Okay, hi, welcome to my bathroom. It is like 1 a.m. I'm not drunk, I promise. I don't drink. I did have 2 non-alcoholic beers and a Diet Coke. I'm gonna take my makeup off, and yes, I'm using a makeup wipe because I can't be bothered to wash my face right now. It ended up being so cold out. We didn't really like feel like going out and like committing, even though, to be honest, last week Daniel and I went out with some of his friends and it was freezing. Today, like, it was so warm during the day, and so we thought it was gonna be fine. We were gonna bar hop and go dancing, but it was just too cold for that. So we kind of just went out to dinner, me and my godmother, and then We just like went to a couple bars. We were just catching up and talking. And she's just always a good time to hang out with. And just kind of have like girl talk, all that stuff. So that was fun. But yeah, I got home a little bit ago. And I've just been like watching TV and like catching up on my phone and like social media. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I can't talk that loud. I forgot it's like daylight savings. And I'm like, I just kind of want to stay up and watch TV, but I'm like, oh my gosh, if I stay up at 2, it's gonna turn to 3 a.m. and tomorrow's Sunday and I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. And last weekend I stayed up till 3 a.m. so I'm like, oh, I should probably go to sleep. Anyways, I'm like, okay, let's get up, at least take the makeup off and brush my teeth so I can just like get into bed. So we'll see. My sleep schedule's been just so off lately. I will say though, it was just like really nice to just like hang out with my godmother. Definitely did cheer me up with kind of all the stuff I've been going through lately. And I was like catching her up on it, and just she just made me feel very heard and like validated. So that was nice to hear. Okay, I shall go to bed now. Good night. I shall see y'all tomorrow. Okay, hi, good morning, but like good afternoon. It's literally like I think like 1 p.m. freaking daylight savings. But I did sleep in. I was planning on sleeping in anyways today because I'm just trying to have a chill Sunday. But I was awoken this morning by an alert from my credit card that someone was trying to use it to book a hotel. Like, this literally happens every year. Like someone, whoever on the dark web keeps trying to steal my credit cards. So as bad as it is to say, I'm not used to it, but I know how to handle it. And luckily with like technology, like you get alerts, thankfully. Thank you so much to my credit card company. Got woken up by that. And I was like, what? And so I had to deal with that and cancel that this morning. But karma's gonna get whoever's trying to take my money, okay? Anyways, and daylight savings, I don't know, but I think I'm in a good mood because today it is gorgeous out. It's like 60 degrees today. The weather I was hoping was supposed to stick yesterday, it's happening today. It's so sunny out. I've just been kind of chilling, just kind of having a slow morning. I'm about to eat my breakfast, which is this like Philly cheesesteak calzone that I got from Aldi the other day. I ate half of it yesterday as a snack, and then I'm just eating the other half for breakfast this morning because I just don't really feel like cooking. I just want to be lazy, but I do want to take a walk outside because it's so gorgeous. I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit. I think I do want to go to another coffee shop and like edit a vlog. My computer's charging right now. I was working on it last night and then it died and didn't charge it overnight. So that's charging and I'll probably venture out the house. Okay, quick update. I am just so thrown for a loop time-wise today because my phone changed, of course, automatically time. But I woke up and it was like, I don't even know what time it was, but I never changed the stove. So I'm just like la-di-daing in my day and I just keep looking at the stove and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much time in the day. It is 2:30. And I'm just like, oh my god, where's the day going? And I'm just like, the sun's gonna set in like 2 hours, 3 hours. Oh, actually, I don't know, it's daylight. I don't know, what time's the sun gonna set now? Hold on. I have the window open right next to me. It feels so good. Okay, the sun's setting at 6:49. I don't know if that's normal or not, if that's what it was or if it wasn't, but I do want to get out there, but my couch is so comfy. It's taking a lot out of me to leave the house even though I want to so bad. I'm just like, I just want to be lazy, but you know, I got stuff to do. So we just got a basic fit. This like crew neck I got from Abercrombie on Black Friday. It's so cute, to be honest. It's got like the skyline on it. I love Chicago skyline, is my favorite. Just got some leggings. Gonna wear my sneakers. Gonna rock some shades today. There's a lot of people outside. My window's open, but okay, let's go. Okay, hi, update. It's like 7 p.m. now. I did leave the house earlier and I went to a little coffee shop, did work for like an hour and then they closed, but it worked out because I ended up just going home and then Daniel came home. So then I kind of just cleaned up a little bit and then we just got home from being outside because it was like so nice out. And so we were just outside in a park and we were just kind of chilling there, but then It got so cold and we were really just trying to suffer through because we're like, oh my god, it's a nice day out. The temperature dropped so fast, we're like, we need to go home. And plus we're both hungry and we want dinner. So I am going to try to make shrimp sinigang, which I've made pork sinigang before, but I haven't made shrimp yet. So I called my mom yesterday and this is her instructions for me. So I'm gonna try to make it right now. So we sort of did this, of course. We gotta saing the bigas, make the rice. Got this jasmine rice from Aldi the other day. Cause usually my mom hooks it up with some rice that she gets from Costco, but I haven't been at my parents' house in a while, so I just got a little bag. Maybe 2 cups of rice. Oh, shucks. Make sure y'all are washing your rice. I do measure the water by fingertip, so we're just gonna eyeball it, cause like, hold on. The rice cooker I have, like, I feel like it doesn't cook the rice as normal, cause usually, you know, you're supposed to do like the first line, but I usually have to do less or something. I don't know, with this like rice cooker. So yeah, I usually have to do like half of my little fingertip here. Okay, it's in the rice cooker. Go on cook. Now, time for the sinigang. Okay, my mom said to cook onion and tomato in some water, but not too much water because the tomatoes are, these are frozen tomatoes from my dad's garden because he grows so much, and so I have so many frozen tomatoes because I could not use them all fresh. I cried every time. Oh my god, my eyes hurt so bad. I can't remember if my mom dices these or just slices them. But I'm crying. Look who's back.
Back again. Jamie's back. Tell her. Need help play anything?
If you want to.
Are you wearing eye makeup?
Yeah, and I just cried right now. If you want to get the green beans out, they're in the vegetable drawer. And I don't know if they have the tips on them, but they just do need to be rinsed.
Cut or uncut? Tip or no tip?
No tip. But it looks like there's no tip.
There's one tip.
Okay.
Do you want the other tip off?
Sure. And then just rinse them real quick. Okay, my mom said to put water, so I just put water in here. And then we're gonna put the tomatoes in. She said a little bit of water, so put the tomatoes in. I did want to buy eggplant, but I could have found them. Onions are going in with the tomatoes. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I have to defrost the shrimp or if I should just throw them in frozen. Okay, I got frozen shrimp with the shell on. My mom usually does shrimp and salmon, but that's a lot of work, so we're just doing shrimp today. There's the tomato and onion. She said to let that boil, and then we'll move on to adding more of the ingredients. Daniel took all the tips off of these green beans and washed them for me. They only did like one tip, like they had one tip on them still. I was like, geez. The tomatoes and onions are like boiling. I can't remember, I honestly don't remember the last time I made this, this is how I did it. But my mom said I could put the green beans in. It's a lot of green beans, but we need our vegetables. Okay, put green beans. We'll let that boil for a little bit before I put the shrimp in. Ooh. I think I'll put the shrimp. I thought you were going,
I was getting my throat.
oh. The shrimp has shell on it, okay? And then this is the magic stuff, y'all. The Knorr tamarind soup mix. So I'm gonna put the rest of it. There's not really a lot in this one, so I'll put the rest. I guess I've got this one too. It's open, so put a little bit, and then you kind of just like season as you go. But this has all your seasoning in it. Bada bing, bada boom. But I like my sinigang really sour. I'll do a little bit of patis, fish sauce. Okay, gonna let this simmer a little bit and I'll check on it. Look at that. Looks really good. Let's stick in the sabao. Try the soup. A little tabang. Gonna add more seasoning. Try the rest of that packet. A little more patis. What?
Okay.
Oh. I might add a little more water. It's not getting the flavor I want, but also this is like the shrimp one. Usually I'm used to like pork. It's a little better. I don't know if it just keeps needing more patis, but we're going with it.
It's something.
Yeah, it's like
Did
really.
you shake it?
I think so. I shook it when I was going. It's like really sour, but like not like the tamarind sour. Just like tomato sour. Oh, yeah, that's better. It's getting there. A little more seasoning. Let's see if we can get it right. Turn down the heat a little bit. I don't think I got the flavor right, but I don't want to overcook the shrimp. So turn the heat off. Gonna cover it with spinach. A lot of spinach. Just cover that. Let it simmer down. Let it, whatever, do its thing, wilt. Okay, I think it's done. Gonna make myself a bowl. You got the rice. Our kanin. Freshly made. Get some of that in the bowl. Look at our sinigang. Yummy. Make sure we gotta get the sabao. Got my bowl. Sinigang gang.
Thanks, I'll take care of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try it. Daniel said it was a little maasim. Oh yeah. So sorry. There's extra patis to balance out the flavor. The thing is, like, I think because the meat gives it more like the deeper, whereas like shrimp doesn't really add
Alter
much
the flavor.
Yeah, or like yeah. So did a lot of sabao in mine, but you can put your shells here if you want. And then my mom will put other stuff in there, but I didn't feel like buying all that.